Trolling for Stinkers! Hey everybody, welcome to another Trolling for Stinkers. So we're going to wander around and see what kind of crapola I can get my hooves on. So we'll check it out and see what happens. See you later. Hey everybody, it's another day and another Trolling for Stinkers. Today we're going to stop by Fantasy really quickly because I think it's just about done. So we're going to go and check out and see if they've got anything else worth grabbing. So we will see you soon. Bye. Here we are, kids. We made it. It's Fantasy! Well, I hate to say it, but that was probably going to be my last stop at Fantasy. They're going to be closed in like a week. So, even though there's still some stuff there, he's just about done. He sold the building, and, you know, there's still some stuff there, but there's almost no movies left. Somebody came in and wiped him out of movies. Lots of music, though. Lots of other stuff there. So, if you're still looking for CDs, this is still a place to go, and they're down to like $3 a pop, so that's not bad. But as far as movies go, this is probably the last time. However, they left behind one stinker that I managed to get. Plus, I got a couple other things. So let me show you what I got. Okay. So the movie is The Ironbound Vampire, underground horror classic. Something that absolutely, positively nobody wanted, except me, of course. So I picked that up, and then I got... Check out the poster. Cemetery Man. That's awesome. Awesome movie. Rupert Everett. Very cool. One of my favorite weird kind of movies. So we're going to be putting that up in our little studio at Indie Film Cafe. And then finally, see if I can get this out of the bag. I got this cool set of weird zombie hands, and I'm going to be able to hold my phone inside there, so when I'm actually doing some movies, or when I'm doing some videos rather, I'll be able to put that there and hold the phone, and it'll be super cool. So, that's it for Fantasy. That's it for this portion of today's Trolling for Stinkers. We're going to head on back to Moo Cow Studios and get it all wrapped up. The stuff that I had gotten previously and had dealt with the unboxing with Jonathan. We're going to make one more video where we kind of show everything off one more time, and then we'll be back. So, see you on the flip side. Trolling for Stinkers! Hey everybody, so we are on the road here in Phoebus, and I thought I'd come on down here to Bender's because even though I've talked about it several times, we've actually never shown it. So, just pull into a parking spot here, and there is Bender's over there. So we will go in there and see if there's anything really stinky. So, hopefully so. Uh-oh, I smell something stinky. Whoa, it's me. Okay, everybody, here we are at Phoebus. At Bender's in downtown Phoebus. And as you can see, this place is absolutely loaded with great stuff. If you like comics, if you like collectibles, if you like games, if you like movies, they are just absolutely stuffed to the gills with all kinds of great stuff. So come on down and buy. So here we are. This is the horror section. As you can see, there's all kinds of great stuff here. So I'm going to be going through and see what kind of movies I can pick up here. Ooh, we got Frankenstein versus the Mummy. Very nice. That looks like a tasty treat. The epic battle has begun. I think we're hanging on to that one. Let's see what we got here. The Veil. Oops. Don't want King Kong falling over. Well, we'll have to get that another time. Let's see. Invisible Man. 12 great creature features. We got the original Buffy. Flash Gordon, Conan, The Complete Quest, Planet of the Apes, Returner. I wonder what that is. Let's see here. I really don't know what that is. Looks like it might be some kind of animated thing. I don't know. Put that one back for now. We got The Happening, Brother from Another Planet, Sci-Fi Flicks. That's always good for a chuckle or two. Let's see here. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and get all these movies. So, Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, Brain That Wouldn't Die, Teenage from Outer Space. Yeah, I pretty much have most of those. Brother from Another Planet, that's a good one. Ray Bradbury Theater. Wait, what is this? The Wolfman and Frankenstein? Oh, and Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Yeah, I've got that one. Let's see here. Return of the Vampire. Beasts of Terror. It's another collection. There's a lot of classic horror here, which is really good. Don't Look at the Basement. House on Haunted Hill. Got all these. Dark Shadows. Got a nice collection here. Got some Blu-rays. Prometheus. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Black Death. Let's see here. Sean Bean, so you know he's going to get killed. Oh, and Carice Van Houten. Very nice. I think we're going to pick this up. Let's see here. Corpse Vanishes. That's a classic. The Bad Seed. Prophecy. Always a classic. Battlestar Galactica. Man in Black. Bleh. Stargate. Planet of the Apes. Cyber Wars. Earthstorm. The Demon. Scared Stiff. Huh. Let's see what this is. Oh, come on, get out of there. I know my fingers work. Jack Haley and Ann Savage. Huh. I think we're getting that too. Very cool. But as you can see, all kinds of stuff down here at Bender's, including, check out the Trek. Got to get your Trek on. And look at all of these absolutely cool collectibles. Just all sorts of stuff. All kinds of graphic novels. More collectibles. Here's Godzilla. Gotta have Godzilla. All sorts of neat stuff. Get your Walking Dead on. More comic books. Todd McFarlane. Ooh, check out Red Sonja. All sorts of neat things down here at Bender's. They're absolutely loaded with cool stuff. I highly, highly, highly recommend taking the journey down here. It is beyond worth it. So let's go check out the other video section. All right, so here we are at the sort of general movie section. All kinds of stuff here. Got a little blues going in the background. Lots of westerns. Spaceballs. Illusionist, Finding Forrester. Beat the Devil. It's a classic. Swordfish, Ends of the Earth. Tale of Two Cities. Blackbeard. Magnolia is a great movie. I got that. I just got Jacob's Ladder. Gladiator. Reefer Madness, classic. The Warlords. Oh, that's like a modern thing. Taken, West Side Story. As you can see, there's all sorts of stuff down here. You can get your movie on. You can get all sorts of good stuff. Collections, and then we've got VHS here too. Look at all the pythons here, guys. Sweet. Get your Trek on. Nice, nice, nice. All sorts of stuff. Come check out Bender's. Well, that was successful. You can always find something good at Bender's. So here's our loot for today. Pull that out here. we got, okay, Frankenstein versus the Mummy. The epic battle has begun. So, rest in pieces. Outstanding. So, this is a Constantine Tripes branding. Okay, filmed by Damian Lean. Yep. I don't know Max Reiser, Austin Lee. Afraid I don't know anybody in there, but it looks kind of craptastic, so that should be fun. Next we got The Black Death with Sean Bean, Eddie Redmayne, and Carice Van Houten, the lovely, lovely red lady. Wow, so that should be interesting. The chilling piece of gothic horror. Outstanding. Sword and sorcery plus horror. And you know Sean Bean's going to die because that's what he does best. And then finally, we got a flick called Scared Stiff. Ooh, with Jack Haley and Ann Savage. So, look at that. Also known as Treasure of Fear. Okay. So, that'll be interesting. Directed by Frank McDonald. Okay, so it's an alpha video, and they're always known for finding crappy old stink and bringing it back to life. Alright, so that is our haul for the moment, and we're going to go back and do something in Mook House Studios and get you caught up with some of the other stinkers that I've got lately. So, without further ado, we're going to end this video, and we'll meet you back at Mook House Studios. Bye. Hey everybody, this is your old pal, the Moo Cow. We are back here in Moo Cow Studios, and I'm just kind of going over some of the stuff that I managed to pick up for this week's Trolling for Stinkers. Actually, this is going to be spread out over a couple of days, so there's going to be quite a few movies and quite a few pickups to talk about. But first thing I wanted to show you was, see if I can show this, well, there's our Indie Film Cafe t-shirt. Whoa! Yeah, I'll have to take it off. Take it off! I'll have to show it to you later. But so that's cool. And then the other thing is we also got our stickers. So come Scares That Care in August, we're going to be giving those puppies out. So please stop on by and pick yourself up one of those cool Indie Film Cafe stickers. Very nice. So, getting back to the movies. I guess we'll go back as far as the unboxing that I did with Jonathan. You know, he got the Horror Pack DVD or Blu-ray box, and I got the Horror Pack DVD box. And so, just to sort of briefly go over what I got with those. Grindhouse Classic from Lucio Fulci. Cat in the Brain. Outstanding. Followed by a movie called The Citadel, which is more of a modern film, and is actually, looks like it's supposed to be pretty cool. Actually, it's supposed to be kind of more of a thriller than a horror film, psychological thriller. Next, we have a classic, Jacob's Ladder. Always loved that film. Need to get that in Blu-ray. I'm not sure if it's in Blu-ray or not, but it's really good. And then finally, we have A Night in the Woods. And this is definitely an indie film. And yeah, so these were the 4 films that I got for my horror pack for June. So, after that, I managed to get something on Amazon that I thought I'd let you guys see because I picked this up. And it is, there you go, the Boggy Creek Collection, Legacy Collection. Okay, so what it is, it's not the actual Boggy Creek movie itself, unfortunately. I already have The Legend of Boggy Creek. It's actually a very good film. But this movie actually comes with 3 films. First, there is Bigfoot, the Mysterious Monster, which is the sort of, I don't know, I guess 70s kind of documentary about it. I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'm not sure exactly how good it is. And then there are 2 classic ABSM or Abominable Snowman flicks on this, Sasquatch and the Snow Beast. So I know I've already had both of those as part of, like, you know, multi 50 or 100 pack films, but now I get them again. So picked it up from Amazon for like $5, not even $5, like $4. So that was cool. Next, when Jonathan and I went to Cash Converters, managed to pick up 5 flicks there. So, well, actually, it's more than 5, as you'll see, but 5 DVDs. So the very first one, It Waits. So this is apparently a flick involving some chick who goes off to be a forest ranger, and she runs into a sort of evil, awful Native American spirit. I don't know if you can see that. And it wants to have her for munchies, and she's got to deal with it. So that's what this is. Next, we have the unrated full-screen version of Baal, the Storm God, which actually kind of looks like a sci-fi kind of a film. But once again, we got archaeologists in here, so you know it's going to be silly and crappy. So I had to get that because they never get archaeologists correct. Next we have a double feature. Check it out. We have Picture Mommy Dead, which is a classic Bird-Eye Gordon film, and then Murder Mansion, which is a sort of Eurotrash film. So I don't think I've actually seen that one. I've seen Picture Mommy Dead. That's a classic. So I mainly picked it up for Murder Mansion. So we'll see what happens. Then we have something I simply could not pass up. Yo-Yo Girl Cop. So this is a Japanese film, and yes, it is about a female Japanese cop who fights crime with a yo-yo, as they do. And this is starring a J-pop chick whose name I really can't properly pronounce, so I'm not going to bother. But it looks like it's going to be lots of silly and ridiculous fun, so glad I picked that up. Next, we have another classic, and again, this is another film that I had in one of those multi-packed movies where you're just getting like a disc and then movie on either side, and it's kind of cheap, and usually the transfers are shitty on that. But this time I have another classic, Blackenstein. Absolutely. So this is the classic from William Levy, classic blaxploitation film, and yeah, absolutely. So right there with my Blackula and Scream, Blackula Scream, this is right up there as far as great blaxploitation horror films go. And then another film that I actually, so that's it for the ones that I got at Cash Converters. And in between that, I actually picked up another film that I got from Amazon. I have been kind of on a Debbie Rochon kick ever since we did Romeo and Juliet, and so you gotta love Debbie Rochon. So I picked up one that I had not seen in there before, Richard the Lionheart Rebellion. So I don't know if this is actually going to be any good or not. It looks like they did spend some money on it, but the fact is, if Debbie Rochon is in there, I'm going to give it every possible chance in the world because I think she's awesome. So I will be checking this out soon. And let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, yeah. So then I decided to stop by at Bender's in Phoebus, and that's earlier. You saw some footage from that. That's going to be in the first part of this video. And just quickly kind of go over the movies I got from that experience. So we have our Frankenstein versus the Mummy. We have our Sean Bean and Black Death, which is, as I recall now, that I think about it, I think I did see this on Netflix when it first came out, and I thought it was pretty good, but I'll see it again, see what it's like. And then finally, Scared Stiff, a sort of weird screwball 40s kind of horror, I guess more of a thriller, with Jack Haley, who was the Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz. And yeah, so that's probably going to be pretty bad. We'll see. Should be. Hopefully it's at least fun bad. And then finally, the other part of the video that I went to Fantasy because in Newport News on Jefferson, it's going away. They're in there like last week, and I thought maybe that they might still have some movies there, but it turns out somebody came and bought like a whole bunch of them. So there really wasn't much by way of movies there. But I did find one stinker hiding in the back. Apparently nobody wanted it. I can't imagine why, because it is Ironbound Vampire. And what's great about this particular flick is that it is starring two fabulous Ed Wood alumni, including Conrad Brooks and Dolores Fuller. So I cannot wait to check that out. Can you see that? Yeah, and apparently there's all kinds of nubile goodness in this as well. So this should be very interesting, to say the least. So we will let you know what happens. The other thing I got at Fantasy I wanted to make sure you guys saw was this nifty-ass poster of Cemetery Man. You see that? Pretty sweet. So that is going to be going up on the wall at Independent Film Cafe Studios in Fort Monroe, and that's just going to be way, way cool. So I think that's probably enough for this time's trolling for stinkers. I've noticed a couple of places I usually go trolling, like Fantasy and a couple others, they either don't have much or there's not much going on right now. So I don't know. It may be a while before I go out and do another trolling video. We'll have to see. In the meantime, I've made a fun little sort of minor film, like a little 5-minute short film that I hope we're going to be putting up on Independent Indie Film Cafe for you to see. And then we have a little adventure video that I did with Just Jen, crawling around the depths of one of the historic buildings at Fort Monroe, which, you know, I do that as my job. So it wasn't like we broke in or did anything. I make sure you guys understood that. It's part of my job. And Just Jen happened to be there, as she is, and she was kind of nosy, and she had the time off, so she was like, you want to come along? I was like, sure. So we did it. In any event, so this video, those other two, these will all be released over the July 4th holiday. I'm going to be in another state, but Mr. Moody will be here, and he'll be releasing stuff for all of your enjoyment. Other than that, I guess we'll wait and see what happens on the next Trolling for Stinkers. I might do some trolling while I'm up in Delaware. We'll see. Hopefully there's still some video stores left up there. And if so, I will let you guys know. All right? So I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.